morning, everyone. It is really energetic and happy to see the active participation of Kaveri Hospital and TCS in this wonderful event on Cancer Awareness 2024. Cancer, sometimes back, about when I was a student in 70s, used to be a rare phenomenon. Even in my hospital, if there is one cancer patient, all of us has to go to and stand in the queue to see what is that cancer. But today, the concept is almost every household has got an incidence of cancer, either in the close or in the near relatives there. So the incidence is very high. Is it to be very scared about it? Absolutely no. Those days, cancer was phenomenal with almost death. There were no survivors were there. But today, we have got very good technology for early detection and prevention. And then we have vaccines to prevent the cancer. We have excellent surgical management. We have excellent medical management. Practically, we can cure and then get them back to normalcy. So, what I would request you all to do is create an awareness, if not for the family, friends, relatives, and ask them to have a periodic checkup. Look for abnormal symptoms for which they have to report to the doctor, screen and make sure at least eliminate cancer in their system. That is very, very important. Another important point which I want to highlight is any young patients who have got a cancer today is 100% going to survive. So we have to think a little further beyond the survival about the reproduction. So how she is going to get married, how she is going to get children, and we have to think about it. This is called fertility preservation. So a patient who is undergoing cancer treatment has to be put into a proper fertility specialist. We have to make sure adequate measures are taken to preserve their fertility. One simple example, if the patient is young, she has got a breast cancer, she has got a husband, we quickly take out all the eggs, fertilize the eggs, preserve the eggs, and then allow them to continue the cancer treatment. And then after the completion, they come back for the embryo replacement. If the patient is young, not married, she has no partner, we stimulate, get all the eggs out, at least about 10 to 15 oocytes. We preserve the oocytes, allow them to continue with the cancer treatment. And after the cancer treatment, they can come back and then get an IVF done and then they can conceive normally. If the patient is very young, say 13 years, 14 years, she has not yet got a regular period, we have technology to take a small peel of the cancer, the ovary, and then preserve them, and then later on, after the cancer treatment, we'll be able to put that peel back onto the ovary. This is called ovarian cortex cryopreservation. So there are so many techniques. So when you come across a patient, young cancer patient, please spread that awareness. There is one procedure called fertility preservation. Just approach the specialist, get an opinion, then decide what to do. The same thing is also extending on social freezing. For example, a woman who is working at 28 doesn't want to get married or doesn't want to have children, she wants to pursue her career, she can go for an option of preserving their eggs. So what eggs she retrieves at the age of 28 will be preserved. Maybe at 32 or at 33, she can come back, get an IVF and get the baby, where the eggs will be only 28 years old. She will avoid all the complications and she will be genetically, she will be able to bear her own child. So these are all the information I want to gather to this august audience. I once again congratulate each and every one of you from TCS and Kaveri for this wonderful event. Thank you. Wish you all the best.